Tehran, Sana, Saminans. Wherever you are, be there totally. Because if you weren't there, you might miss out a lot. Today we are having another mindful session to be in the present moment. We all welcome the most honorable Dhammakusara Thero for today's program, and I welcome my friends too. And if there are new friends, I gladly welcome them too. Before starting today's session, I would like to give a brief of last week's program. At the beginning of the session, Swaminathan discussed a meme and linked it to mindfulness. Then we did mindful walking and sitting for about 10 minutes, discussed our reports with the group, and ultimately we had some fun making creatures from leaves and concluded the program. Now I would respectfully invite Dhammakusala Thero to start the program.
Thanks, Laviru. Hello, everyone. I can see few of your faces. It would be very nice if all of you can turn on video and show yourself. That way we know that you are there and you are connected, participating in the session, right? So let's try to turn on video and join more actively. And this week also we are having a meme, and let's see how we can relate this particular meme to the practice of mindfulness that we are doing. Now, I'm sure all of you know puppets. What are puppets? Do you know puppets? Anyone? Who would like to answer? It's a simple question, right? Who can answer? What are puppets? You can even see one in the flyer, the shared picture. Do you have puppets with you? Do you have puppets at home? Are you a fan of puppets? Anyone? No? Come on, you have seen these things. Maybe even you have played with them. Yes, Laviru.
I know them and I have seen them, but like I'm not a fan of them because like I don't have it at home and stuff.
You are not a fan of them.
No, I just look at it, but like
Are
not a
they
big fan.
scary? Are they scary to
Mm,
you?
sometimes I mean not that
Sometimes.
scary, but like yeah.
Yes. Sesame Streets, that's puppets, right? Mainly puppets there, right? Maybe you kids are fan of Sesame Streets. Anyone else? Any puppet ideas like Laviru? Come on, you have to share your thoughts. Otherwise, I'll be simply talking, asking the questions and answering myself. Mitum Netum, what do you think? Do you like puppets? No idea what puppets are? Maybe we can get Tenuka to answer. Tenuka, yes.
So Avinash, it's like you control someone else and like you basically have to change your identity and control them. Something like that.
Yes, so puppets usually it's controlled by someone else, right? That's the very idea. So you can see the hand there, that hand that goes inside. Even in the picture, you can see that, right? So that puppet is controlled by that hand, by someone else. Yes, that's the whole idea of the puppets. Someone else controls it and maybe give a voice to it, right? So that way, I'm sure most of you have seen and even played with these things, right? So that the today's meme, it's about some puppet idea. It says no puppet, no puppet, you are the puppet, right? So this Laviru, yes.
Sometimes we also become puppets in our lives because, like, school life, parents force us sometimes. So at that time, we are becoming puppets.
Yes. I hope that your parents are not close by. So that's an insightful thought. You can see most of the time you are controlled by someone else.
Yeah, but
Your
they
parent.
don't. Yeah,
Sorry?
but they don't pressurize me that much. But like, it's like part of them parenting.
Yes, yes. Yes. So they don't pressurize you that much. That's a good sign, right? But still the whole parenting job is something like, puppets. Yes. Even when you grow up, Laviru, you will have to do the same thing to your children, right? So that's another idea. So anyway, the whole idea of puppets, it is controlled by someone else, and even the voice is given by someone else, right? So what is the origin of this particular meme? It goes to, I think, 2015 or 16, and it involves Donald Trump in his first term, right? Right. I think Hillary Clinton, she accused him for being a puppet for some other country or for someone else. And this was his answer. No puppet, no puppet. You are the puppet. That was his answer, right? So after this particular incident, this has become an internet meme. This particular quote, no puppet, no puppet, you are the puppet, right? So in a way, it's a childish way to respond, right? So he's simply throwing the same words back. Let's say this happens between siblings. One sibling will come and tell you that you are slow. Then the other will simply reply, no, you are slow, right? So that way, simply throwing the same words back, right? So it's a childish way to reply to an accusation, a childish way to reply to some incident, right? And it shows the inability to handle criticism. So that type of a meaning is there in the original meme. But now, when we think about our lives, how can we connect with this particular meme? When we think about mindfulness, how can we connect with this particular meme? Now, let's say Laviru's idea, it's good. In our lives, we sometimes become puppets, right? Somebody else's agenda, we work, we function. Maybe somebody else's words, even we are using, right? So that way, that side is there, that happens. You shouldn't be a puppet, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes your parents wants you to do certain things. As a result, this happens, you become a puppet, right? That's also true. When we consider our daily life, that happens. Then how about mindfulness? Now, when we are mindful, we observe ourselves. And let's say when we walk, when we breathe, when we sit, right? That way, when we are mindful, observing oneself, it feels like somebody else is controlling this. You are a puppet, right? And you simply observe that puppet. Walking body, you can really feel this. The body is walking. You simply observe, like you observe a puppet, right? So this very idea of mindfulness, when we are mindful, our whole body and mind, it becomes more like a puppet. Somebody else is controlling this, it feels like. You simply observe this puppet nature within you. That's a good way to be mindful. Let's say when you are angry. What happens when you are angry? Anyone who gets angry easily? Maybe we can ask Niranjanti. Tenuka, yes.
Okay, can mute.
So you basically become a puppet of anger. You let anger control you if you're unmindful when you're angry.
Yes. So you can really see anger takes control. You become a puppet of that. Your breathing, it becomes rapid. Your whole body heats up. Sometimes you shake with anger. You start blaming, talking, even you try to hit someone else, right? So that way you can really see anger makes you a puppet. I had a friend, one time he got angry at his office, and due to that anger, due to that frustration, he kicked a wall, right? Kicking a wall, it's not healthy, right? And some leg was damaged, uh, injured due to that kicking, right? Kicking a wall like a puppet, becoming a puppet to anger and simply kicks, right? So you can see how these emotions make us puppets. Laviru, yes.
Sayanath, I too punch the wall sometimes when I'm angry.
Punching, yes, punching the walls. Do you have damage in your knuckles? What happens when you punch?
It just becomes red. Nothing bad. It's not that
Maybe
bad.
you have little awareness. You punch not so hardly, right? Do you do that?
I punch very hard, but like it's not that bad.
Okay, right. So you can see Laviru becoming a puppet to anger. These things are real. Even my friend, he kicked the wall like anything and then became shameful of his own action. Right? With the injury, he had to walk back. Right? So even the other people can feel this person got angry and kicked himself in the wall. Right? So that way, punching a wall, kicking a wall, you simply become a puppet to anger. Not only anger, there are other occasions as well. Maybe when you panic, right? When you panic, you become a puppet to that very panic, that panicking nature, right? You can't think straight. You have many things happening at once. You try to do one thing, you give up halfway and you go do something else, right? So this way, whole panicking nature, you become a puppet. What are other occasions that you become a puppet? Any thoughts, ideas from your life? Maybe we can ask Kiniti auntie for her observations. Niranja auntie is also there but hiding.
Maybe Niranja auntie can go first, Bante. I'll say afterwards. Is she there?
Niranja auntie can say whether she becomes a puppet to panicking. Samanthi auntie also there. Anyone?
අවසර සාමහන්ස අවසර එහෙමයි we also become puppets sometimes. We have to act according to the way the world is going, but when we are mindful we know that we have to do that role at that time, but we should identify what's happening inside. That's how I do that. Anyway, we
Yes.
have to act.
Yes,
We
you
have
let
to
the
accept. Thank you.
yes, you let the process continue and simply witness it. You witness that
Amen.
you have become a puppet to anger. You have become a puppet to some other emotion. That witnessing will do. Yes, Niranja auntie has appeared.
අවසරයි ස්වාමීන් වහන්ස. I like I have both sides of that. I can like I made my children also like that. Like I got them to do what I want. Like and some at the earlier stage. Now I think it's the other way around. Now they are making me I won't I have to live what they are telling now.
Okay, so
This is my experience.
yeah. Yes, you got your return. You got your punishment. So controlling children. Yes. So they become the puppets. Now Niranja auntie has become the puppet of them. Still you are chasing after them, still you are following them. So either you or them have to become puppets. That's the whole idea. 3 big boys. No, now the youngest is 20 something, right?
23.
23 is the youngest. That's the youngest. Still, mom controls them sometimes, and sometimes they control the mom. Yes, that happens. Yes. Tenuka, any thoughts?
Telugu you can admit.
So most of the time we become like a puppet to time. Like in school, we need to work according to a timetable. Then if you don't, we get punished sometimes. So we are forced to work as a puppet for time like that. Sometimes you don't like it that much working for time.
Yes, that happens, no? You can really feel this on a Monday when a fresh week, school week is starting. You can feel you have to wake up early, you have to run to school, you have to do many hours, then you have to probably go back to classes or maybe practice, right? So that way, whole week you are like a puppet. Time or the schedule, you become a puppet. Yes. Any other thoughts, ideas? Kiniti auntie somehow avoided answering. Anyone else who would like to add something? Do you see you become a puppet? Time to time this happens. What are such occasions?
I remembered Bante just to add, sometimes when our mind starts giving us instructions, maybe like, okay, I need this to eat now, a sweet to eat or something like that. So we become a puppet and we try to somehow, it doesn't maybe go till the craving doesn't go, still we have the sweet or whatever. And when we are mindful, we just see that, okay, being a puppet right now, and anyway you are eating, something like that.
Yes, so the mind is demanding, asking for many things, asking certain things, and you simply become a puppet to that. Right? So these occasions you can see emotions like anger, or maybe panicking, or maybe demands from your own mind, or maybe time or schedule, or maybe like parenting. Different occasions are there. We simply become a puppet. Right? But whole idea of mindfulness, it's okay that happens, but you can simply witness it. You can observe it like a puppet. You allow that thing to happen, but you can witness. In the picture, you can see that hand controls it, right? In the picture, that hand controls this frog, the puppet. Maybe somebody else give voice to it. Although the mouth is moving, it's some other voice that's controlling, that you are hearing. Right? So you can see this movement, hand movement, and the voice is created by someone else. Right? So that whole puppet nature we can see within us. And the whole idea is simply to observe it. Like a puppet, you observe this puppet show. This is a really interesting puppet show. You don't have to go and see outside puppet shows. You have one running 24/7 inside you. Right? So the very idea of mindfulness is simply to observe this puppet show. You keep observing yourself. You see how you become puppet to emotions. You see how you become puppet to parents. You see how you become puppet to time, schedule. Right? So that way you can keep observing. Right? So this is the meme that we have today. No puppet, no puppet. You are the puppet. Right? Forget the origin. But this is a really interesting idea we can use in our mindful practice. When your mind gives you opinions, thoughts, you can simply notice it like a puppet. When you are full of anger, you can simply notice how anger makes you a puppet. When you deal with certain situations, you become a puppet of that situation. Sometimes other people, they make you a puppet. Right? So this way, the idea is not to prevent it. Don't try to stop it. That's not the way. Instead, we keep observing. Like a puppet show, we keep watching this show. The show that runs within us. Right? So that observation is the mindfulness. That observation is what we do. Okay, right. With that, we can go into the next part. What are we going to do? We are going to do mindful walking. Right? So you allow your body to walk like a puppet. Don't try to control walking. Let the body walk. Let it walk like a puppet. And allowing it to happen, you simply observe. You simply watch this puppet show. You see how the weight is shifting from one leg to the other. You see how the hand movements are happening. You see how your body is balancing itself. You see how your body is moving forward. Then you see how the body is turning itself. Then again coming back. Again turning itself. Right? So this way, quite interesting puppet show is happening. Especially when you walk. Right? So we allow this puppet to walk and we simply try to observe it. When you turn, see how that turning happens. How the weight is balanced, how the body is turned. When you walk forward, see how the walking forward happens. See how the body is balancing itself. Sometimes you get thoughts, sights, you see, you hear sounds. A whole puppet show is running, right? So what we do is we simply try to observe this puppet show. We allow this puppet to walk, and we simply keep our observation. Clear, no? Okay, all of us, let's keep the cameras on. You can keep it on. If you feel like it, you can turn on your camera. And let's go join a walking session. Till you hear the bell sound, you can walk and you can observe this puppet. Okay, everyone. That was our time to do a walking like a puppet and observing ourselves. Next, we are going to do a puppet sitting. We are going to sit like a puppet and observe ourselves. For this, I'll ask Kiniti Auntie to guide you through this puppet sitting.
Okay, අවසරයි බන්තේ. So for the sitting, I hope all of you are now seated. Sit comfortably in your seat, upright and balanced. And once you feel that you can stay this way for some time, you may gently close your eyes and see how it feels to be seated right now. You may notice how your body is placed. Mentally, you can note how your head is placed, how your upper body is placed. You may feel the pressure points, pressure at the back, at the legs, how your fingers are touching, if they are together. So with all this, you will know that you are in this sitting posture. And you may also notice how it feels. For some of you, it may be relaxing. If your muscles are tight, you may loosen. And you may also notice that this body moves gently with the rhythm of the breath. The breath passes in and it goes out. You may notice this rhythm in your body. You may feel how it is when the breath enters and how it is when it passes out. And you may also feel different sensations in your body, subtle sounds, irritations, movements. And your mind also might be wandering into the sounds or thoughts. There may be many things happening in this present moment, and you may still feel the breathing. So for the next few minutes, we'll try to gently bring our attention to the breathing and to see if we can stay with that for some time.
Okay, everyone. Now you can open your eyes again. So we did the walking and sitting. Now we are going to take our time to write today's mindful experience. So all of us, we can take time to write mindful experience for today, and you can grab your journals and you can start writing. If there are new kids here, what are we going to do? We are going to write our mindful experience as mindful walking and mindful sitting. In the walking, did you feel the steps, how your body kept walking? Those details you can write. In the sitting, did you feel the breathing? Were you able to observe your breath for a while? Your own experience in your own words you can write. So all of us, let's take some time to write today's mindful report. You can take the journals if you have them. Otherwise, you can use a piece of paper to write your experience. when you are done with the report, you can use the zoom hand to show it. I see couple of you are done. So use the zoom hand to show it. And others, do you need more time? Laviru, you need more time?
If others are finished, you can go.
Others, what do you say? Use the zoom hand to show that you are done. And we can take couple of minutes. Okay, I think that's enough time to write today's report. Now next we are going into the sharing part. So you can simply share the report that you have written with the group. Use the zoom hand to show your interest and Laviru will allow you to unmute. Anyone?
Say hi and minute, you can unmute.
Mindful walking. I did 12 to 14 steps per lap. I felt very sleepy, so I was a bit unbalanced. I didn't feel hot nor cold. I noticed that I simply placed my foot sideways to turn around. I focused on my walking. Mindful sitting. I felt very sleepy. I didn't fall asleep. I felt my breath go in and out of my mouth and nose. The session felt slightly shorter than usual. I focused on my breathing. Mindful walking. I took 6 to 13 steps per direction. I saw some dirt on the floor. Very, very tired. The bumps on the carpet felt like they sank me into the ground. The bell rang and I went back to my chair. Mindful sitting. My chair felt even more comfortable than the ground. I opened my eyes quite a few times, not too much. My feet felt a bit odd today. I don't know why though. I took a glass of water during the session. The bell rang and I opened my eyes. Thank you.
Yes, now two of you can observe like this. See that, like a puppet, your body is walking or
Yeah.
breathing in the seated.
Yeah.
Yes, that way, keep observing.
Okay. Okay.
You observe yourself. It feels like a puppet walking, sitting, right? Even in daily activities, when you eat your meals, let's say, the
Yeah.
body is eating.
Yeah.
Like a puppet, it knows what to do.
Yeah.
So that observation is good in our daily life and in the walking, in the sitting. We try to keep observing.
Yeah.
Did you get the idea about the puppet in the discussion?
Yeah.
Yes, so try to do that observation, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else? Today, no, not many reports. Okay then, Laviru, yes.
Mindful walking. I felt that my hands touched each other. I felt that there were soft and rough parts of the floor. I felt that my feet pressed against the floor and my whole foot touched the floor. I felt that I turned. I felt that thoughts came and went. When I knew a thought came, I didn't let it control sometimes I observed it. I felt the pain coming in my left leg after some time. Then I heard the bell ring. Mindful sitting. I felt that my hands touched each other and my elbow touched the chair. I felt that my back touched the chair. I felt how cold my legs and ears were. I felt that thoughts came and went. I felt the pain in my neck and how it moved back and forth throughout the mindful sitting session. I felt tears of relaxation building up in my eyes. I felt nothing here and there in the sitting session. After some time, I heard the bell ring loudly. Mr. Bose.
Laviru, in the walking, you mentioned something about a thought. You didn't allow the thought to control or something like that. What was
Yeah,
it?
I said I didn't let it control me sometimes, and I observed it sometimes.
Okay, so you didn't let the thought control you.
Yeah, like continue my mind wander in it.
Yes. So usually we are allowing the thoughts and emotions to control us. And in the practice, it's a good way to, not allow those thoughts to control. It's like not allowing the thoughts to come and go, but thoughts can influence us, right? That's a different thing. Thoughts can come and go, that's fine. Emotions can come and go, it's fine. But they don't just come and go. They come and influence us. So that influence we don't allow. We simply let them be. Thoughts come and go as they wish, emotions come and go as they wish, but we are not allowing those things to control us. That's the difference. Otherwise, you become a puppet to your thoughts, emotions. So try to let them be. Don't try to suppress them. Let them be, but you can develop the ability and you cannot allow them to control you. That ability you can develop. Okay, everyone. So that's it for the discussion. And we have an interesting activity. So it's good that Samanthi, yes.
Sir, I wrote my experience. Is it okay to read?
That's fine. Go ahead.
A mindful walking experience. The very first attention goes to a loud sound, then some bird sounds, music, and many others. But at the middle of the path, slightly the touch of the ground by feet was being felt. The toes were released from the floor with a very slight sound. The coldness and smoothness was felt by the sole. When the feet was up, it was shorter the lag time before the next landing than it was on the ground. It was like the puppet wanted to land quickly. Then the speed was slow. Mind was engaged with some thoughts about the discussion before. The bell sound took it back. And then the sitting experience, the comfort of legs were felt well or when they were bent, and by releasing the strain, the upper body was bit bent front. The touch with the wooden seat was felt. A deep breath was taken and released. The attention was grabbed significantly by the shoulders. Movement with the breath. It was a little faster than before. A slight pain came from the back and the right knee. No matter, still the puppet is observed. Thank you, Swaminathan sir.
Yes, so mostly allowing the process to happen and simply observing it. Usually we have the urge to control this. We control the walking, we control the breathing. We have that urge, but with repetitive practice, we develop the ability not to interfere. We let the things continue and simply observe it. So that's called, like flux, like a flow state. Things manifest on their own. Sounds are there, thoughts are there, bodily sensations are there. It's like a flux of things. And you allow that flux to continue, and witnessing it, observing it is the way. Time to time, the attention goes to certain things, get absorbed into, let's say, back pains or breathing, thoughts, things like that. But again, soon after, the attention comes to the whole picture, like the flux of things, right? So that way, we keep observing, though we let go the urge to control this. A beginner, they would have a lot of urge to control it, whether the walking, sitting. But when you mature, you get the idea that you are refraining from controlling. You don't interfere. You allow these things to happen or manifest on their own and simply witness. Thoughts are there, it's fine. As long as you are mindful, it's fine that you have thoughts, some bodily sensations, pain, sounds, all these things are there. It's a mix of things, the flux, we can say. So allow the flux to happen, allow the flux to continue, and simply witness it.
Hey, my Swaminathan sir, thank you.
Okay, then we go into the next part.
Avasarai Bante, we have 2 weeks homework to share. Shall I share it before the activity?
Yes.
This is from the activity first. choice is the best choice, I think. All done by Samanthi auntie for the kids. This is, yes, this is Samanthi's one. That's Tenulis and Lavirus. So they were given different scenarios, and within 60 seconds, I think, to draw whatever that they come up with. I think these are all the different drawings done. And Purvi's ones. So that's that activity.
Yes, so that one, it's a good one, encouraging you to think less, do more. And did they do the whole 20 scenarios, 20 pictures, or did they?
Not whole 20, Samanthi.
No, Swaminathan, we couldn't cover whole. We did about 5, and
Okay,
I
right.
added some.
Yes,
Swaminathan.
I don't know. The kids have the ability, they can simply they get the innovative ideas. For example, Avirus one, that sound of the bell. Yes, sound of the bell. Then Tenuli, probably a tree wearing shoes. Right? So all those things, for an adult, it might be difficult to get the idea. They need to think a lot. But the kids, they have the ability to simply draw. And they come up with unique ideas. Now even Nissarana SatiPasala, I did the whole 20. I gave them 45 seconds only for one drawing, and somebody else was ringing the bell, and we did the whole 20. And it's interesting that how creative they become. For example, that pink cat. So they drew a cat and simply labeled it pink. Then slow moving robot, right? So they drew the robot and marked the speed as 1 millimeter per minute. That's the speed, right? So that way the entire 20 they drew, and it's very nice to see their creativity. Not only one, probably like there were like 15 children, few younger ones as well, but most of them, they did well. So you can see children, they have the ability to simply do. But when we grow up, when we become adults, we think too much. So that's the very idea of the activity. First thought, best thought. Yes.
Yes, and we have another one. Last week's activity. Not this one. Yes. Samanthi, you can explain the activity, I think.
Yes, last week we used some waste dry leaves or the petals to create something nibbly, like an animal. We could see some animal shapes from that. Of course, they were not animals, but we could see them in a different way.
Yeah, so
There were some.
this is all, I think, who have shared the photos. I can't see the name of.
We have a group photo as well, no?
Yes, I think they haven't. Purvi had sent her once. Purvi is there. Do you want to unmute and say anything, Dua, about your? She was there, I think.
Kiriti, if we can remind about the name last time. please?
What is that? Name?
The name of last time activity, last time.
Yes.
It was man, maybe. Life isn't about finding a lamp, but finding the lamp inside of you.
That's it. Thank you, Lavidu.
So that Moth was telling that, right? So we had the insects activity. Insects, they go and jump into the lamps.
Yes.
Yes, Laviru's memory is good. Puri disappears. As soon as you mention her name, she disappeared.
The only children we have are disappearing. We shouldn't say the name.
Purvi was trying to join again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's very good that they are sharing the photos. The others too can send the photos once the activities are over. That's all the homework we have, Bante.
Okay, then we'll go into today's activity. Laviru, you know whom to invite?
Yes. Samanthi aunty. I kindly invite Samanthi aunty for today's activity.
Okay, thank you. Yes, then hope that you all are now ready. Very first, we will remind about the things that you have to get with. We are creating a puppet today, right? With a sock. If you have a clean, used one is all okay. A clean sock. Yes, a few small pieces of colorful clothes. And if you can find some cotton, if not even no problem, because you have pieces of clothes, we can do something with it. And thread with the needle. A scissor is also needed. I think I could not send with the list. And yes, if you have some colorful ribbons, that's also good. And even wool, but no need, not. We can use what we have, okay? Don't worry, only the sock and some pieces of clothes you have, that's enough. Right, then let's start. What I need first to check your size of the sock, okay? You can put your hand like this to the sock. You know, there is a part to your heel. Then put your thumb into that heel. I have a short one, but my long socks are very soft. Then for this creation, it's not enough. That's why I took this one, but we will do something. Okay, now check. You have, okay, great. You can put your thumb into the heel part, and to the toes, your fingers come, okay? Now I have put my hand like this. Right. Then remember, then this part becomes the mouth of the puppet. Now do like this. Now this part becomes the mouth, and this is the head. So we are going to attach the eyes and its head. We have to make it as a real, right? So let's see how we are going to do that. We are attaching two eyes to the puppet. For that, I ask you to bring some cotton. If you don't have that, you can do this. First, take a piece of cloth, right? And have to cut it into small squares. Maybe like 6 centimeters. 6-7 centimeters one side, square shape of cloth. Now you have to cut. Now I cut this piece of cloth into 2 pieces of squares. Okay. Now one side is about 6 centimeters. No matter, even if it is bigger, no problem. Okay, it's about 6 centimeters one side. That's fine. What I'm going to do actually, I put this cotton into this and create a bulb with it. That becomes the eyes of the puppet. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I cover the cotton with piece of cloth. Understood? It's a square, but we can create it as a bulb. Now what you should do, take a little amount of cotton or some other clothes what you have, keep in the middle of this square and make it as a bulb. Like this. Simple, right? Now we had to make it by knitting, we had to fix it like this. Okay, you can see that if it is not like a very smooth surface, it doesn't show it's an eye. So we are creating an eye. Then we need the needle with the thread now, right? So take your needle. If you have already put the thread, no problem. Now, if you have not practiced this before, knitting or using the needle, no problem. Don't worry, still you can do because you are mindful. Mindful children can do that without harming yourself. Okay, take the needle, keep it at a side carefully. You should get the thread by cutting with the scissor or some cutting tool, because the corner, the edge of the thread should be very sharp. Remember, if not, you can't put it into the needle. Sometimes we can do like this, right? We can do like this and make it more sharpened to put it into the needle, right? Now let's see how to put it into the needle. You have to hold the needle from one hand like this and put the thread in the hole of the needle. I am very old, so it's not easy for me. The needle is very thin. But I know that you children will take only 1 second for that. Okay, you put the thread into the needle. Of course, I am in a problem because it's really thin. and I can't see that properly.
You can put the light torch from the phone maybe, if you're not using the phone.
Yeah.
We could have helped you if we were close by.
Yeah, please give me a second to get another needle.
Yeah. So any of the kids, if you cannot do that, you can always take the help of an adult, your parents or somebody close by. If you are too small to do the needlework, I'm sure once you have the thread in the needle, you will be able to give a go at the stitching, but where needed, you can get the help of someone near you, right? Okay.
Yeah, I found another one. Another one. Okay. Now, okay. Now take it double. Thank you, Kiniti. Now take it double. Now you have to put a small knot at the end. Okay. How to put it? Now your thread is double here, right? Then touch those double and make a round on your finger like this. Okay, touch it and make a round and make like this a little, right? Then drag the needle up. Then you should have a knot at the side. See? You have to make a knot at the end of it. How did I do that? Touch it, a circle round your finger, then do like this, round once, and then drag it to form a knot at the end of the thread. Okay? No worries if you could not make a knot at the end. While we are doing this, we can do that. Okay? I will show you how to do. If you don't have a knot at the end of the thread, no worries, still we go ahead. Now again take the square and the cotton or the cloth, piece of cloth, keep in the middle and make the round shape of it. Okay? Make the round shape of it. Now you have it like this. What I'm doing now, take the needle with the thread. You can start from anywhere. Okay? If you don't have a knot at the end, be careful. Once you will put the needle in and take out, then the corner of the thread should be little out without taking it through the hole. Okay? You have to keep a little part of your thread out. Okay, like that. Now we are trying to keep this bulb without losing the cotton in it. Okay, we have to keep the cotton inside and create it. So what I'm doing, now knit it till it becomes a bulb shape. Now I have a bulb like this. Are there anyone who could not do that? You can make it as much as possible. I will show you the side I made the bulb inside. Now cotton is inside. I have covered it with the cloth. Okay. So now take the other one. Right. Now, maybe you are having some other color clothes, piece of clothes. I get a white color piece of cloth. Okay. Take another color, not the same color you took to make the bulb. Take another color and you had to cut a small circle. I will show you. I will cut and show you how to cover that. It should be like this. Okay. In the middle, we are making that in the middle of our bulb. I'm cutting a small piece to show like this. Okay, wait. I will cut and show you what I said. While you are doing this, you have to be mindful with every action you do. Then you can enjoy what you are doing. Now, look, this will cover the surface of the bulb we made. Okay, but at the side you can see this. I'm covering the surface with a small circle. Then it should not be the same color what we made with the bulb, because we are preparing the eye of the puppet. Now I am stitching this. Okay, you have to stitch it again as we did before. I did not remove the needle and the thread from that. Using the same thread. When you stitch it, remember you have to go around with the same distance of each stitch. Keep the same distance. You can look at here or do later, but you can go ahead. Now I leave the same space between two stitches as much as possible. As I am turning this to your side, I don't see the front of it. Let's see what will happen. Now I go around it. See, I'm covering the surface of the eye with another color. No need to have white. Okay, any color. Now look, what did I do? Be careful with the needle. When you put it and take it out, be careful not to hurt your own finger. Now my eye has a look like this. Did you see? Right? it has a look like this. Right. We are going to remove the needle from the eye. But if you, okay, wait, do not remove, children, but I don't have enough thread. I have to put another thread now. Because we are going to create a small dot here with black color to complete the eye.
So at the same time, we'll remind the kids that all of you can try to do this, because next week's activity is going to be using this puppet that we are making today, right? So all of you give it a try. If you miss any place, any steps, what Samanthi auntie is saying, you can always finish it later, but try to watch it and try to do it, because you need to bring this puppet next week. Okay? Right. Back to Samanthi auntie.
Okay, thank you. Now we come to the front of the eye again. Please take your needle to just to the front of the eye, right? Front and the middle, center, like this. Can see? Now the needle came out from the center. Don't know whether you are still going around the circle. Are you ready like this? Because at the middle, we are stitching its eye here, okay? The middle circle of the eye. Now, go like this. Practice to use needle is a good skill for you children. Girl or boy, everyone has to do that once when you needed to repair something. You have to use your needle and thread. So practice it as a life skill, right? Now look at here. So I made the eye like this. It's not a very proper eye, but you could paste the plastic eyes on it, no problem. But I ask you to do this and practice. It's better than just pasting plastics, isn't it? Okay. Now you may have an eye like this. Right. You can get the needle again to the back of the eye, right? Okay. Don't remove the needle. Still we are with it. Now take the socks, right? You remember your socks were kept on your hand like this. Then this is the top upper part where our toes are kept in the sock, that's its head. So we are going to keep our eye on it like this, right? So we are going to stitch the eye. We are going to fix this eye on the head now, at the front of it. Understood? Now I have to get my hand out. Now I know where to keep it. You also can find the place where to fix it. Remember, we should not tuck it when we fix it. Don't tuck the other side of the sock. Be careful. Okay. Now you can fix it into the socks. How to do that? Now still the needle is with it. I kept it at the place where the eye should be fixed, and stitch it like this. Kiniti auntie, shall I pin this weave? Is it okay?
Yeah. What you are doing? Yes, I'll
Yes,
spotlight
yes.
it. I think anyway they are seeing your one only, but I'll spotlight it.
Okay. Because now they should know how to keep this on the place, right? Now, again, if you didn't see that, you have to put the socks like this, right? Then you can see, now this is the heel part of the sock and where our toes are kept. So I'm going to fix one eye at a side of it. Other eye should be here, right? So we have made only one eye yet. So we'll fix it over here. Right, I take my hand out, but I have to put my other hand in like this to hold it inside. Otherwise, I will tuck it. Right. Now let's see. You have to still keep in like this. Now stitch it and fix it to the socks. Remember, maybe this socks is used by, but you can remove these and use the socks again, no problem. But still we need it for the next week activity, as Kiniti auntie said. We'll just keep it for the next week. Then otherwise you have to wear the puppet on your soul and go to school. Huh? Now what I'm doing, I'm fixing this eye to the socks. I know that it won't be easy for you, but try anyway. Okay, you have to attach it by stitch one side. Then turn it. Go around with a stitch. Now I think one eye is attached. Okay. See, I attach one eye to my puppet. Now it has one eye. So let's find the other one. I have to prepare the other one now. Okay. Remember, we had to fix it at the proper place because another space should be there for the other one. Right. Now I remove this needle from the left eye. I'm going to find its right eye. Then another piece of cotton. Keep inside the square. Again, round like this. If you didn't see what I did before, this is how I cover. You can cover your cotton to create eye bulb like this, right? Now take your needle with the thread. This time I don't put the knot at the edge, okay? Let's see without the knot, how do we do that? You have to catch the other side while you get right. Now I leave one piece of the thread at the side and try to cover as much as possible.
Oh yes, I can see Sehar and Vineta showing. So I'll give a reminder. I'll give a reminder to all who are there. The coming week, you try to practice different sounds and using the puppet, right? So while Samanthya auntie shows that, this coming week, try to practice using your puppet and also different voices and expressions, okay? I'll remind it at the end of the session too, but just gave a reminder midway for those who are there. Yes, back to Samanthi auntie.
Okay, now I made another bulb, right? But my thread is finished again. I have to struggle with that with another piece of thread. You may think why we are doing these activities every week, children. Of course, why? Because some people say they don't have a time to practice mindfulness in their life, right? They are very busy, especially elders. They are very busy. They don't have a time. They say that we will finish all our work in our life. At the end of the life, they can do this practice of mindfulness, right? But of course, it should be not like that. Do you know why? If you know how to enjoy your actions, whatever you do, right? Then anytime you can practice mindfulness. There is no such given time. But basically we practice mindful walking and sitting by taking some extra time, right? So it smoothly comes to your life as a habit then, because everyone has a time to manage it. They only need the courage, isn't it?
Wow, I like what Samanthi auntie said. So that's very helpful and a very nice thought and a very nice explanation of why we do all these activities and why you are doing the skills you are developing while doing all of these activities. Because we might be doing all of these things anyway, but during this session you learn how to remind ourselves how we can be mindful too when doing all of that. So that's like even a better thing. Let's thank Samanthi auntie for that wonderful thought.
Yes, thank you. Then you know that any action, any activity, anything can be very fun for you. Maybe you don't see any light side of that, any good side of that, but finally, whatever you do, maybe your homework, maybe any other house chores, you are helping someone, you can enjoy it. You have enough time.
I'll just give a reminder of the time to Auntie Samanthi. Now we have almost
Okay.
come to the end of the session time, but let's try to give them the finishing notes and instructions. And
Yes. If I can have another 5 minutes, I think I
sure,
can show
sure.
them.
Of
Yes.
course, please.
Thank you. Now I cut another circle for the next eye and going to fix into the eye now. As we did before, usually we can hide our starting point because there is a knot in that. You can hide it.
Thenuli was also showing. Sehar and Vinay, do you want to show your ones as well to Auntie Samanthi? And anyone else who had done, maybe?
Yes, we like to see your creations. If you could not manage now,
Can you see
maybe
there? They are showing. They've done both the eyes. Vineth had done one,
really?
Sehara had done both, and Tenuli had done both as well.
I think I can't see. Maybe my connection is not sufficient.
Wait. You should be able to see, yeah? Can you see now?
No,
Okay.
it's not coming.
I'll try to get a screenshot
Yes, please.
of the yes. Yes, 1, 2, 3 to the camera. Vineth, your one also to the camera. Can you lift it? Nice. Right, thank you. So
Oh,
practice using it, right? Next week we need you to talk and work with it. So practice with the puppet. Okay.
now, um, now I'm at the middle of the eye. So, yeah, another minute, please. I can attach it because there is something else we have to attach. I will show that. Then you can do it leisurely and send us. Isn't Auntie Kiniti?
Yes.
If not, we have to take your time now. Now we have the second eye. We are attaching it into the other side. Now you can see already it has a kind of look. So this is the place it should be attached. Then first I stitch it like this. Right? And another thing what we need is the tongue of it. We have to attach a tongue. I showed you that where the mouth comes of the puppet to the mouth, we have to attach a tongue. Then for that, I thought to use another color cloth. Okay. Right. I fix the eye. I think the kids were more effective than me. They could do that before me, right? Now the puppet has eyes of it, but we should have its mouth here. for that, what I should do, I will take another color cloth. That cloth should cover your hand size. Okay? You can keep your hand on the cloth like this. I will show you. And say this is the cloth. You keep your hand like this and get the measurement of your hand, because this becomes the mouth of the puppet, right? Then this size mouth we are going to attach into the socks. I will cut it. That mouth should be attached to the socks inside, that to create a mouth of it. You can take another color like pink. Red is also okay. Right. This piece should be attached. I will show you because the time has not let us to complete this. What I should do now, I have to attach this inside. Okay. So then when it opens the mouth, it makes like this. How to attach this then? You have to fold it like this and stitch around this piece of cloth. Understood? To make it like this, you have to stitch around it without tucking the other side. So for that, you have to be mindful. And we should if you have some wool or something, I don't have wool, I was to cut this as wool, attach it on its head to prepare a cap or its hair to show like that. Okay, then I will attach it on this like that. Then it becomes its head. I'll show you what I want to do, because if I'm stitching all this, it will take more time. It should be like this. Then inside the mouth, I will prepare this and send a picture. Kiniti auntie, what do you say?
Yes, that's what I also was thinking. So Samanthi auntie will do the final one and we'll share a photo in the group. So I hope that all of you are there in the WhatsApp group where we are sharing the link with the poster. So we'll share in that. Okay.
Okay, yes. Sorry, then no time enough to complete. It's okay, we can send the picture.
That is all right. I think I was actually, it was very interesting. I could go on doing the stitching. I'm sure some of the kids would have enjoyed the stitching too. It's a nice activity to do. So you can take your own time and try it out. And another reminder, so we are going to continue this activity next week. All of you try to be there with your puppets. Any other puppets also you can bring, but this puppet, try to give it a character, a personality, and practice with it and come with different voices, expressions and using. Okay. Samanthi auntie, anything to add? I think you have something to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. One thing more, yes. Here I feel like if the eyes are together, it looks better than being far apart. Please make it like this, kids. When you stitch it, keep the eyes together like this. So it looks nicer than keep apart, right? I will make it like that and send you. Then thank you, Auntie Kiniti, for the explanation. And thank you for being actively participated with the stitching.
Thank you
You
very
may
much for doing the activity today.
wait, someone, yes, someone says something. I saw some, did you see any
No?
chat? Your puppet name is Fila. Eyes a bit close, not too close. Yeah, better to keep close. Yes, that's what I said also. It's better to keep close. Thank you. Then there are procrastinators. Who said that thing? Procrastinators, the people you talk about, right? Yes. Brindia has said that.
Okay.
Oh, really? Thank you. Okay, then we'll meet again with the puppet.
Thank you very much. So, looking forward to meeting you all next week too. Over to you, Laviru.
Thank you. Most Honorable Tammukusala Saminwans. As we are at the end of the program, I would like to give a brief of today's session. As usual, we started the session by talking about a meme called No Puppet, You Are the Puppet, and how it is related to mindfulness. Then we did mindful walking and sitting, read and discussed our reports with the group, and shared our homework with the group. I would like to thank Samanthi Auntie for doing today's puppet making activity with us. And finally, I'm taking this opportunity to thank our most venerable Tamakusala Thero on behalf of all the mindful friends who have joined for today's session and for giving us this valuable experience about mindfulness. Have a mindful week, everyone.
Thanks to you too, Laviru, for doing the co-hosting for today. Have
Yeah,
a
okay.
mindful week, everyone. See you next week.
Have a mindful week. Thank you.